Personally, I think Kirk's going to stay in Minnesota. I know they have to worry about Jefferson's contract coming up, and I know he is really waiting on his decision based on who his quarterback's going to be. So keeping him with Kirk, I think, would be a smart decision to keep Kirk and bring Jefferson back as well. It's also a pretty deep quarterback class, so I can see the Vikings drafting a quarterback, maybe not as early as the first round, but in some of the later rounds, and have a guy work behind Kirk for a few years before coming into his own. So I see the odds here, but I feel like the Vikings would be the safest bet for Kirk at this point.
Yeah, I tend to agree there. I just none of those teams on that list really make sense for me. Kirk Cousins to the Falcons, it doesn't really do anything for me. Yeah, it's the Vikings, not even close. It's crazy those odds are less than Stephon Diggs, which is wild. I think him returning there should be like minus 300. That's wild. But I'm 100% in on Kirk Cousins going back to the Vikings, especially with how much he loves it there. The fans love him, does a lot for the community there. I would be shocked if he's not a Minnesota Viking next year.